Por versus para has haunted many Spanish language learners since the beginning of time. How do you determine when to use por versus para in a conversation? As a beginner, do you even know what these two words mean and how confusing they can be in Spanish? I'm diving into the grammar topic of por versus para by showing you a few of the ways I and many other people instantly can identify when to use each word in a conversation. Vámonos. Soy Profe Don Omar y el tema de hoy es por y para. Hay dos palabras que quieres decir for en español. For en español tenemos para y por. Piénsalo. Anytime you see para from here on out, I want you to think of the acronym Perfecto. Got an acronym that we're starting off with. La P significa purpose. And you can check in the top right screen where we are in the acronym. P for purpose, usually used as para más infinitivo to say in order to. Por ejemplo, yo estudio español para hablar el idioma. I study Spanish in order to speak the language. Y ahora tenemos la letra E en effect. Significa to be used for. Mira el ejemplo. Este jarabe es para la tos. This cough syrup is for a cough. It's used for. Y aquí tenemos la R for recipient. Por ejemplo, when something is for someone. Por ejemplo, tengo caramelos para mis hijos. I have candy for my kid. We're continuing on right now con F with future dates and deadlines. To say when something is due or should be turned in. El recibo de la luz es para el 31 de octubre. The light bill is due on October 31st. Future dates. Y aquí tenemos la E, the E, for employment. La razón, the reason, to say for whom you work. Yo trabajo para el gobierno estatal. Yo trabajo para el gobierno estatal. I work for the state government. Y aquí tenemos la C for comparison. Comparación. For or considering. Para un niño de 2 años, él es muy listo. All right, so we're talking about for a kid that's 2 years old. He is very smart. La T for toward. Mira el ejemplo. Another way to say when you're going to a place. Y también podemos usar la palabra pa. And also, we can use the shortened version of para. So if you've ever been around somebody that's a Spanish speaker or a native speaker, you can notice that they use this word pa. And then you're going like, pa, what does that mean? Well, it's actually the shortened version of the preposition para. And oftentimes in informal conversations, you will hear that utilized. Y aquí tenemos la oración. Vamos para la playa. I don't know if you know that song, but definitely want to check it out. It's a banger. It was a banger. La O for opinión. For plus a person. Mire este ejemplo. Para mí, el francés es un poco difícil. Aquí tenemos el acrónimo perfecto, purpose, effect of, here we have future dates, employment, comparison, toward or to, and opinion. La segunda palabra, aquí tenemos por. And I want you to think of this acronym, poorly spelled, by the way, in English, but this acronym, attracted, right? So anytime you think of por, attracted, para, perfecto. I want those to go hand in hand when you're thinking about these. And when to use it, la letra A in attracted for por, around him. That's how we say it in El Sur, around him. All right, por ejemplo, hay una farmacia por aquí. Or you might hear people say, hay una farmacia por acá, as what we see here. Both meaning, is there a pharmacy around him? La T for transportation, the T for transportation. By means of, por ejemplo, viajo por avión a la isla. I travel by plane to the island. La R, reason, due to or because of. What was the reason? What was it due to or because of? Por ejemplo, llegué or yo llegué tarde ayer por el tráfico. We can tell el jefe or la jefa, we can tell them this right here. Yo llegué tarde ayer por el tráfico. I arrived late yesterday due to or because of the traffic. Click or tap the like button so I know to continue providing information like this, and most definitely subscribe so that I can help you further your journey in Espanol. We're focusing on the second A, which is after, going to get or going after something. Vamos al supermercado por huevos y tocino. You're going to the supermarket for eggs and bacon. La C, cost, is the C in attracted. Paid blank for, por ejemplo. ¿Cuánto pagaste por los huevos y el tocino? How much did you pay for the eggs and the bacon? The second T, thanks. When you're giving thanks here. Thanks for, and then whatever it happens to be. Por ejemplo, gracias por la ayuda. Gracias. Thank you for the help. La E, exchange. E for exchange. In place of, in exchange for, on behalf of. Por ejemplo, quiero intercambiar mis dólares por pesos, por favor. Intercambiar significa to exchange. I want to exchange my dollars for pesos, please. That's a good one to take with. Y la D, the D, duration. Por ejemplo, duration of time. Voy a Colombia por 6 meses. Duration of time, 6 months. Y aquí tenemos el acrónimo attracted, around, transportation, reason, going after something, cost, thanks, exchange, duration of time. Make sure you pause the screen so that you can pick up what I'm putting down, and you can jot this information down if you need to. If you found value in today's episode, click or tap the like button so I know to continue providing information like this. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel so that you can continue this language journey in Espanol conmigo. Por and para take a lot of practice to master, and the best practice is by actively seeking out people and places to speak Spanish, especially if you don't live in a Spanish-speaking country. For many of us, there are people who are willing to practice right around where we live. If you want to practice with me one-on-one, contact me using my info in the description below or from the banner on my channel. Aquí tenemos la práctica. En la sección de los comentarios, make sure you give us some example phrases of attracted and give us some example phrases of perfecto. Utilize your notes. This is good practice. And once you put it out there, starting that process of making sure that the reasons for por versus para stick. And if you want to continue leveling up your Spanish even more, click on one of these 2 videos that will show you how to use the present tense and the future tense to talk about the past. Soy Profe Don Omar. Nos vemos.